The Scottish chapter has come to a close. Whether it's a permanent close or whether there'll be a new Scottish chapter at some point in the future, who can tell? For now, we've returned to England, we've had a trip to Heathrow, and now we're at 33,000 feet, flying across Eastern Europe to where our next adventure starts. Before all you people who like the Scottish content disappear, click off, unsubscribe, stick around, because we're going to some quite exotic places and I'm going to take you along and give you my take on travelling the world over 50. I've yet to decide whether we're going to do less often polished travel videos or whether we're going to just do warts and all and I'll show you everything. I may do a bit of both and see what you guys like the best. For now, the sun is setting, and see if you can guess in the comments below where our first destination is, and I'll bring you back when we get there. Good morning, 7:18 in the morning, and did you guess where we've ended up? So the 50-year-old bloke who lived in the middle of nowhere in Scotland, who hasn't travelled anywhere internationally since 2007 on a family holiday, is, did you get it? Bangkok. And this is the start. I've already made a schoolboy error. I booked my hotel for tonight and tomorrow night, not thinking that I have arrived in Bangkok at 7 in the morning and I'm knackered because I didn't sleep at all on the flight. And the difficulty with that is that I can't get into the hotel until probably mid-afternoon. So I've now got most of the morning and day knocking around Bangkok trying to work out what to do. So we're going to go to the hotel and see if they let me in early, but we're heading down to the basement level and we're now going to get the airport rail link right into the centre of Bangkok. I've been awake now nearly 24 hours, so this might be a lash up, but stick around, you might enjoy it. We have made it from the airport rail link, 30 minutes straight into Payatai, right in the centre of Bangkok, where I can get the BTS up to Ari, where I'm staying. And this is it. Bangkok City. What do you reckon? Bit different to rural Aberdeenshire, isn't it? Look at this. I love trains, me. First Thai train. What you do notice here straight away is how entrepreneurial this place is compared to like Britain. And I'm not saying there aren't entrepreneurs in Britain before anybody gets on their keyboard, but there's loads of little businesses here in all sorts of places, which is cool. We're in the thick of it now. Look at this building. Reminds me of the Gherkin in London. Someone's been nicked. So we can't get into the hotel room until about 1:30. So we better go out around Bangkok and show you guys what it's like. So far, it's a pretty cool city. Look at the wiring here. It's absolutely wild. Looks like it looks if I did it. This is a great city. I'm really enjoying it. Look how interesting it is. And do you know what? Everybody's walking around. Sorry, everybody's driving around on their scooters with no helmets on. You know what it's like in the West when you were free, where if you wanted to kill yourself riding a scooter or a motorbike with no helmet, well, that was up to you, before the government had to get involved and tell you couldn't do it. So it's got a sort of nice freedom about it. This is a really lovely leafy suburb. Anyway, it's still the first day here, and I can't get in my hotel room yet. We've had a little walk around, we've had a coffee, and I've now got a hospital appointment booked because I don't know whether you guys remember going back a few videos about the whole kidney stone issue and the fact that I couldn't get the doctors to listen to me. Well, over the last few days, and especially on the flight yesterday, it's all sort of flared up again, and I wonder if I've got a urinary infection. And interestingly, I've got an appointment at the hospital at 1 o'clock, and over here there's a messaging app called Line, which is a bit like WhatsApp, and I messaged this hospital to say I've just landed in Bangkok from London this morning and I think I've got a urinary infection, and is there any chance of seeing a doctor? And within 10 minutes I'd had a conversation online, which is like WhatsApp, with a receptionist and booked an appointment for 1 o'clock to see a doctor. Now compare that to the NHS in England, where you have to basically use their email system to send them an email, and they will respond in 48 hours or not, as the case may be. It's just worlds apart. And like, we're meant to be the first world country, we're meant to be the developed nation, and Thailand's meant to be a developing nation. And quite frankly, United Kingdom is, excuse my French, but do you see my point? People in the United Kingdom look down on countries like Thailand as if they're not as good as us, and frankly they're bloody streets ahead already on the medical side. I'll keep you posted on that later. Anyway, look, we're having a nice little walk down this little leafy street. Hello gang. That's today nearly over. It is 3:37 in the afternoon here, which is about 7 hours behind. So it's about 8 in the morning, 9 in the morning UK time. So I've now been awake since 3 a.m. the day before yesterday. So what's that? 36 hours I've been awake now. Flown in, as you saw, to Bangkok. Had to go to the hospital today, which you saw earlier in the video. Believe it or not, I messaged the hospital on the Thai version of WhatsApp this morning. Within 4 hours, I had an appointment with a doctor, tests run, second appointment with the doctor, and a prescription for 472 baht, which is about 12 quid. So take of that what you will. I'm not going to go beating up on England in every video, but you know, that wasn't the service I got from the NHS. So let's just put it that way. But I thought I'd show you the room rather than moan, you'll be pleased to hear. So this is my first room in Bangkok. That's my little terrace. I'll take you out there in a minute. But there's the room. There's my bed. Curtained off because that's all glass behind there. And then over this side, got TV up on the wall, not that I ever watch TV, and a desk. And yeah, that's the street out there. So I'm in an area called Ari. As you can see, there's some pretty big buildings up there as well. And that's my terrace. And then back out here, I have my own, I have my own private bathroom, which is in here. So that's my private bathroom. So there we go. So that's my 2 nights in Bangkok here. And then on Saturday, today's Thursday, Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday, I get a train up to the next town up the road. So I'm going to end this video here. I'm going to put this one out, which covers me going from Heathrow, flying here, and a little bit of my day here, the first day in Bangkok. And then the next video will be probably tomorrow and the next trip that we're taking. And I don't think I've told you the full plan yet. The plan is there isn't one other than just to keep on travelling forever. And I hope that I find a country that I like and I want to settle down in, and not go back to the UK. That's what I'm hoping. I'm sure, you know, any number of more things could go wrong yet and I end up back in the UK with the tail between my legs. But that's the plan. So I want you to stick around if you like the content, and I'll just take you around the world and we'll see what we find along the way, and I'll point out anything interesting. Couple of bits of housekeeping. Thank you to all of my Patreon, Buy Me a Coffee channel members. You may have seen the post, but I've reduced all memberships on Patreon, Buy Me a Coffee and YouTube to just £1 a month. So if you do want to support the channel, it's not a £5, it's not £2, it's not a tenner, it's just £1 a month. And you'd be more than welcome. I will eventually do some bits for members, but not till I get sorted out and know what I'm doing. Anyway, thank you for watching, and thanks for your support, and hope to see you on the next one where we get a 3rd class train in Thailand to the next place. Thanks for watching.